things talk about. Hey, 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 all the things they're all about. Hey, 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 write it on a piece of paper. Got a feeling I'll see you later. There's something about this, let's keep it moving. And if it's good, let's just get something cooking. 'Cause I really wanna rock with you. I'm feeling some connection to the things you do. I don't know what it is.
Oh, hey, hey, hey! Hey, get the kitty! Get the kitty! Get the kitty! Get the kitty! God, they're fighting! It's a Caesar and student! Get the kitty! Get the kitty! Oh my God, get the kitty! Oh, they're fighting! Security! Security! Help us!
Hey,
Anna!
they're fighting. Stop, stop. They're fighting. I got teachers back. Hello, hello, hello. I got teachers.
Topics in our community, so we're going to switch and talk about DeKalb County.
Yes.
Let's talk about the recent YouTube video of the young lady at, what was it, Stevenson High School?
Stevenson High School.
Fighting with her teacher. What do y'all
Yes.
think about
Substitute
this?
teacher.
Substitute, okay.
And keep in mind, they weren't in a regular classroom. I think it was like the
Trailer.
in-school suspension class.
Okay.
So the girl was already bad. And I understand she was already bad. She was already bad. She was already in trouble. And according to the teacher who told her story on the news, the kids were unruly students. And she had reported it on numerous occasions. And the administrators did not do anything. So they were talking about the teacher and how she was wearing a wig. So the teacher, the substitute teacher, took her wig off in class and like set it up on the thing, right?
Like,
And-
now what?
Yeah, she took her wig off, and so I guess that didn't satisfy the kids, and so the girl kept talking about how she was gonna kick her butt and this, that, and the third, and say they were dismissed for the day. The bell rang, and the teacher's version of the story was the girl punched her in her face on the way out, and they got to fighting. And the sad thing is, it looked like the student was winning. It looked like the student really did a good job of
But can I
winning.
just say, I wanted that teacher to stomp her in the ground. When I watched that video, I was so mad that she didn't beat that little girl down. I'm serious, because these kids have no respect.
But they don't. But guess
either.
what? If she would have whooped her good, Crystal, then she'd be in jail.
She probably going to jail
She probably
anyway
going to
for
jail
fighting
either
her.
way.
Well, no, I think there was just a police report that indicated they just got.
Oh, she's going to face some disciplinary
both
action.
of them got police reports. written
Yeah.
on
But
Why
if I
did
was
she
going to
hit
go
her?
to jail for that,
People just don't punch you in the face for no reason. What's going on?
Because she was bad and just probably had problems. You know,
these children.
probably they were already in
I got a
school
couple
suspension.
things to say.
What do you think?
Because when I saw the video, I was not shocked or surprised by anything that I saw, just because I am in this. It really is not that. It's not that shocking. I know. I know. Trust me, it's not. Stuff like that happens all the time, and it's happening all around the country. It's not just a DeKalb County school thing. You know, it's in every county in Georgia, in every county, in every state across the country. This is my thing, though. Okay, as a teacher, you should have the skill set to know how to diffuse a situation. If you are in a trailer, mind you, not even in the main school, if you're in the trailer, already your defenses should be up because there's no one there. You're separated from the school. Given that, if your classroom is the ISS, in-school suspension classroom, clearly the kids in there are not in there because they've done something stellar.
Because they're good.
They've done something that is bad, behaviorally bad. So if you see that a child is picking on you or doing something, you can't engage that child in an argument or a fight. You can't. You need to know.
Unless you have taken self-defense classes.
Or if someone rushes you, and there's nothing else you can do but to defend yourself, of course you're not going to get beat up.
Right.
But you can't, go toe-to-toe arguing with a child all classroom, all school day long. There are so many other options. There's always a phone to call the security office. Stevenson High School, I know it very well. There are senior resource officers throughout that school. Vehicles parked out front.
But the
There's
teacher
always
did
access.
say she had called on numerous occasions and they didn't do anything in office.
Right. Perhaps on other occasions, but on that day, I mean, you can't tell me a senior resource officer would not come to that classroom if it had escalated. It happens all day long. In looking at the videotape and looking at the way this teacher was talking about what happened, I saw a lot of things that I feel that she did incorrectly. Was a child at fault? Absolutely. You're never supposed to, do that. But as the adult, as the teacher, she could have handled herself differently in that situation. She was at fault.
Maybe it's because, like you noted earlier, she's a substitute teacher. She doesn't have the proper training.
No,
and the problem is we don't have enough teachers that want to deal with some of these bad kids.
It's a combat zone. It's a war zone. And I mean, God bless teachers, because you have to have a special skill set. Because somebody's sitting there taunting you all day long, and you can't hit them, you can't do anything to them. First, I'm gonna call defects. And they're just, it's a combat zone. So I mean, I have the utmost respect for these underpaid teachers who are out here having to deal with these bad kids every day. And parents need to be on their children. If a school calls you and tells you your child is being disrespectful, you need to be on that. I mean, just recently in the news, there was a mother and a child that jumped on a teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, and the child is in the paper. And the child was in the paper in the mugshot, like, you know what I'm saying? She need to beat her mama next.
It happens.
Because that's crazy.
And that's the thing, you saying the parents need to. Half the time, the parents are, because I mean, I remember in elementary school, I had a friend who would curse at the teachers, and you know how mama would do? Come up there and curse them out too.
See?
So it's like you said, you got to look at the parents you're dealing with, and I don't even necessarily think it might have been a lack of training because she was a substitute teacher. This teacher can't speak for her, don't even know the full story, was probably to the point where she was tired, and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna give her what she wants, even though she didn't. But she probably really was, tired of it. This girl. These students are so disrespectful. If you saw the video, I didn't know who was the teacher and who was the student. They looked like two grown, nice, thick women fighting.